I'm Dominic Felipe Goose with Channel 2 News with sports reporter Xavier Wherry. Xavier, you just got finished with a film session with the Baltimore Ravens discussing the latest rookies that are now a part of the 2025 draft class. What was the feeling like when they were talking about the rookies?
You know, versatility and passion were two of the words that really showed up often when we went through the tape of all 11 guys. They're fired up. They had me fired up when I was in there talking to them as well, man. I mean, I feel like that they got a really solid group of guys that are going to be coming to Baltimore. Some obviously all really trying to make the roster. But we went through the tape, man, and I mean, I was just blown away by a lot of the guys that the Ravens went with.
One of those guys I want to talk about real quick, Malachi Starks, going 27th overall in this year's draft. The one thing they really specified about him was versatility, how he fits with Kyle Hamilton. What were the vibes like in the room when they were talking about him? Because I know they were super excited when they finally submitted that pick.
Oh, 100%, man. DeCosta talked about it last week. He had one of the most impressive pro days that he had ever seen. Also, he was a great interview. But the scouts today, as you mentioned, man, versatility. I mean, they just hammered it in is what it felt like. And, you know, when we went through the tape, he was lining up any and everywhere on the football field. He was matched up against 6'4", 250-pound tight ends. He was also in the slot in the nickel, going up against 5'9", 190-pound wide receivers who have electric speed. And he held his own. He more than held his own. I mean, he was elite pretty much wherever you placed him on the football field. So, you know, that's going to be something that, you know, Zach Orr and the guys, they're going to be really excited to kind of play around with him and the multitude of defenders that they have on that back end and really get creative. And I tell you, man, it's going to be a nightmare for a lot of defenses moving forward.
Obviously, 11 picks. It's going to be hard, you know, to try to fight for a roster spot. There's only 53 spots. Some solidified. When you look at this class and after you looked at the film, how confident are you that that a good amount of these rookies are going to make the 53 by the start of the season?
You know, Dom, that's so hard to tell, man. And I also think because you're watching the highlights in the film of these guys, you know, you kind of fall in love with all or majority of them, right? But then you also have to kind of think, how would they stack up against some of the professionals that are already on the team that have been doing this thing for years? And yeah, 11 picks is a lot. You know what I mean? I don't know where everybody fits into the 53-man roster. Of course, you would like to see them all make it, but, you know, at the expense of who? That's a question that you would have to ask. So, you know, I don't know, man, but I do feel confident that whoever they stick with can really, truly make an impact on this team moving forward. I mean, again, man, this is a championship-level team. They're drafting 27 in the first round for a reason, right? So they obviously are just maybe a piece or two away from hoisting that Lombardi trophy. So hopefully everybody, but we'll see how it goes, man.